find your way back home.
What's up, guys? I am back, except I'm probably not actually back. I'm probably still out of the country, but I went ahead and did a few scheduled uploads because I know you guys can't live without hearing my beautiful voice. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, I really wanted to show off my knife collection, my CSGO knife collection, that is, for a long time now, but I couldn't because I didn't have a falchion knife, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, but I finally did get one, so now I have all of them, and I'm going to show them off today. So, I know this is going to be a long video, so I'll go ahead and get started. So, where do we begin? I guess I'll show off the ones that I've already shown before, just to get them out of the way, but this is my butterfly knife. And sorry if this shakes a bit, sorry if the camera shakes a bit, but it's kind of strapped to my chest. So, this is my butterfly slaughter, and I think I bought it off Amazon. So, nothing too special here, but it is a pretty nice knife, pretty well weighted there on the ends, but cheap steel, you know, what do you expect? But yeah, so nothing too special there. I've already shown that one off before. Here is my Karambit Black Pearl that I got from Elemental Knives, and same thing, I've already talked about this one in a video, so I will leave the links to where I bought them, but Elemental Knives, I'll probably just leave one Elemental Knives link because you can find a million knives there. But this is before they started doing the larger ones, the Honshoes. So this is actually a smaller Karambit, but still pretty nice. So I really like the paint job on this one. So yeah, good job Elemental Knives on that one. That one's pretty nice. Now let's move on to, I'll do the Shadow Daggers. So Shadow Daggers, these are Gerber knives. I think they call them push daggers or something. Now the story behind these, at the time, these were super rare, and I could not wait to make my video with all these knives because I wanted to show these off specifically, but now they're not really that cool because you can get them again. But basically what happened is, for a while, Gerber discontinued these because they were a hazard or something, but somehow it looks like Elemental Knives either started making their own or somehow got access to the factory that was making these before. I don't know what happened, but they are back in production. But at the time, these were discontinued, and I managed to get my hands on some because the guy from Tactical Knives, Kyle, shout out to those guys, they're great because these were discontinued. Could not find them anywhere. They were literally hundreds of dollars on Amazon, and they sold me these two for 30 bucks. So that was actually an insanely good deal at the time. I didn't paint them just for that reason because they were literally like extremely rare. But yeah, those are really cool. I really like these. Honestly, they're probably the coolest out of the whole set. They're really pretty awesome. So yeah, Shadow Daggers. Now here's my gut knife. Some of them I gave little name tags just to kind of be funny, I guess. But yeah, this is my gut knife. Nothing too special. I painted it ultraviolet. That's what skin that's supposed to be. I tried to stick to mainly real skins that you can find in the game, except I don't know. That's not terribly accurate, but the ones I painted myself, I tried to keep pretty accurate. So yeah, that's just a gut knife, ultraviolet. I'll try and find where I bought that. I'm pretty sure I bought this one on Amazon too. So I'll try and get a link to that. Some of these links, though, give me a couple weeks because I won't be around to actually post them. So, yeah, just give me a while on some of the links, but I'm pretty sure that one came from Amazon. This one, too, I'm pretty sure I got from Amazon, but this is just my bayonet. My M9's over there off camera, but this is just my bayonet. I painted it night color, so it's the night skin, and I think it looks pretty nice. It looks pretty good. Not a terribly interesting skin, but still a pretty cool knife. And yeah, it's got, actually, this is a textured paint too on it, so it feels pretty cool. I know you guys can't feel it, but not too much to talk about there. I did get these, though, the cheapest I possibly could at the time. So a bayonet like that may cost you, and I'm not bagging on Elemental Knives or Tactical Knives because obviously I bought some of my knives from them, but some of them are like 50 or 60 bucks. So I got each knife here as cheap as I possibly could and painted them if I needed to. So that's why you're gonna see some of them are a little bit different than in game, but most of them are pretty accurate, and I got them as cheap as I possibly could. So, and this one, this is a Gerber Bayonet. Now this is supposed to be the CT knife, and it's not extremely accurate, but it's pretty close. And at the time, this was considered one of the closest knives to the actual CT knife, but now they've found one that's pretty much the exact same. But I already had this bayonet. I didn't buy this. I already had it laying around, so I pretty much just dyed some medical wraps and wrapped it around the handle, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So it's really, really sharp. It's probably the sharpest one out of all these, because it's a real knife. But yeah, I didn't mess with it at all, because this is an expensive knife. It's easily over $100. So yeah, it's my CT knife. That's probably the one that's the farthest from the actual in-game knife, but it still looks pretty close, so I like it. Now, I guess I'll show you guys my Bowie knife. So, my Bowie knife is a fade skin, and I did paint this. This didn't come this way. First, I tried to paint it slaughter, but then once I bought the slaughter butterfly knife, I went ahead and painted this one fade, and it's got the hashtag cut for Bieber name tag on it. But I think this one's probably my favorite one that I painted. It looks really nice, and if you get it in the right light, it just looks really, really beautiful. So I really like that one. That one's a really nice one. I like hanging that one up. I'll put it up here. Now, this one is my falchion knife. I did make a video on this one recently, but the reason I had to wait to do this video that I'm doing now is because I had to make some modifications to this. Basically what happened is the butt, it was supposed to be connected to the spine, but I couldn't get the spring in, or I actually couldn't cut the hole for the spring at the angle that the butt was at. So I had to cut the butt off, make it separate from the spine, and then basically what happened is the spring, excuse me, was too strong and pushed the butt out. So if you don't know anything about knives, it probably sounds like I'm just rambling, but if you do, this kind of makes sense. So basically what I had to do is I had to go back and put a pin through the butt. So it's a little dirty because I just got done working on it. But yeah, I obviously started working on, I've been working on this for a year, because I've had every single other knife here, every single one of them for a year. But this one I just finished. And of course they release them for sale as soon as I finish. But I made this one so it's way cooler, right? But it's a little dirty because I've just been working on it. But you get the basic gist. And I already have a video about this when it's all cleaned up, and you can go watch that if you want to know what it looked like. Or it's basically the whole video is me making this knife. So go check that out. That'll probably be at the end in the end card. But really great. It does work. It's not made to be a functioning knife, but it is pretty sharp. Let me see. I didn't show this in the other video. If I can find some paper around here. Oh, this'll work. Just a second. I've got a card here. Let me rip it. So, this wasn't made to be a functioning knife, but it is still really sharp. Let's see if we can get this in the frame. I haven't even sharpened it in a while, but I know it'll probably cut through this paper. Maybe not. Maybe it's not as sharp as I thought. This is kind of... Nope, this knife sucks. Okay, well, I need to sharpen that. That's embarrassing. Nope, it's not going through. Now this one, just for fun, let's kind of test out all these. This might not be the best piece of paper to try this on. That may have been... Oh, that one cut through it. Oh yeah. Shadow daggers. They're sharp, but they're they're not really made for cutting, but they're pretty sharp too. Let's try... Oh, something on my neck. Let's try the gut knife now. Ooh, that's pretty sharp. So yeah, That's embarrassing. Thanks for failing me, falchion knife. I'll sharpen that again. But like I said, it hasn't been sharpened since I made it last, and it's been through a lot of machining since then to fix it, so. Ooh. Bayonet's sharp. I wish I had just a piece of paper. This was off an envelope, so. They're all pretty decently sharp. I'm not even going to try the other one. Here's a box cutter, just for kind of. Yeah, see, the box cutter won't even cut through this paper. So, I won't feel too bad, but that was embarrassing. And I only have time for one take, so. But, this is my flip knife. Moving on from that. Now, this was supposed to be Damascus steel. And I bought, oh, let's get it in frame there. This was supposed to be Damascus steel, and I bought this from Elemental Knives. And it said at the top of the page, clearly, real Damascus steel. I don't think the real was supposed to modify the Damascus steel in that sense, but it was a little deceiving. It made it sound like it was going to be real Damascus, and it's not. It's just like a little texture paint. But yeah, it's still a pretty high quality knife. Got it from Elemental Knives. I think I already said that, but yeah, it's okay. I would have been a lot happy if it was real Damascus. Damascus is not that hard to make, and for the price of this knife, I think just for the blade, they could have done it Damascus. I do have some Damascus bullets though right now that I'm gonna make into some knives soon. So who knows what I'll make those into, but yep, we have that one. Not too interesting. But no, I take that back. We have two more over there in the corner. So this is not last, but this is my Huntsman knife. It is crimson web pattern. I don't know if you can see that too well. I'll get it a little closer. But yeah, painted that one myself. Given a name tag. Pretty straightforward. I think I got this one off Amazon. But oh yeah, it's got 4 webs on each side. You know that's an expensive knife. I pretty much just painted it red and then drew on it with one of those fine tip Sharpies. Now this one I really like. Actually, I'll wait for that one because this is my tea knife. Yeah, my tea knife. This one I kind of made myself. I modified another knife. You can see it says Pakistan on it. That's where the blade came from. I don't know if you can see that, if it's focusing. But yeah, I basically modified another knife to make it look like this. And I'll link that other knife. But the handle had to be modified. This had to be modified. The pommel and the guard up here had to be modified. So, yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Not much to see here. It needs to be tightened a bit, but it looks pretty accurate, I think. It turned out pretty well. I like it. So, yeah, moving on from that. Now, this is probably one of my favorites. Probably my second favorite after the fade, and it is my M9 Bayonet Tiger Tooth. It's got a name on it too. So yeah, I painted that one too. I think it turned out really nicely. I really like that knife. So yeah, I got it off Amazon as well, I think. So I think that's it. I'm trying to keep this video down in length, but that is all of my knives. Every single one of them. This one's probably pretty sharp. Let's see what we can do here. I just think that was a sucky piece of paper. You know what? If you guys really want to see a sharpness test, I'll sharpen that one and I'll do every single knife. But I'll get a real piece of paper for that. If not, then I won't do it. But I can just like post it as a link in the description if enough people ask for it. But that's pretty much it, guys. That's all my CSGO knives. Hopefully this was interesting enough. I'm obviously not going to be around to post any videos for a while, so I figured I'd get something up there. But that is pretty much it, guys. That's every single knife. This one is freaking sharp. Holy crap, I almost cut myself on it. It doesn't look sharp either. It looks really rugged. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'm going to be doing a Q&A soon. Probably when I hit 10,000. So be asking your questions now. And I'm going to upload another video. I might just do it a little early. I don't know. I'd really rather wait, but I might do something else for 10K, I don't know. But I am going to do a Q&A soon, so go ahead and start asking your questions. Do not ask me to do Reign of Kings, because that game is pretty much dead. You can read about it if you don't believe me, but that is this video. That's all I've got for you. Hopefully you enjoyed. It's not even sharp. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching.